Hi guys, thank you to anyone and everyone who came back to watch my second vlog. This is a sped up video of me putting on my base. I will make another video showing you how I do that, but this video I want to focus mostly on what I call, I guess, the fun stuff, eyes, cheeks and lips, but I just wanted to give you kind of a quick preview as well. I'm very nervous and I almost spilled my smoothie on my sweater, trying to get past my nerves. And to do this video, my sister, you see, she suggested that I started journaling. And I'm not much of a journaler, but I do like the idea. I tried it once and I just couldn't keep up with all the writing because I have so many thoughts in my head. So I thought, why not do a vlog? It's like journaling and I don't have to write all the shit down. I can just record it. I've been in quarantine now for, oh my gosh, how many days? 11 days, and I'm starting to get a bit loopy. Kind of the other reason why I wanted to start vlogging my life. I think I'm going through things and we'll talk about it if anyone's interested to hear. And if not, this will just be a recording for myself to listen to later on when I'm old and gray. Hopefully I get there. And I think there's so many things that we go through that no one really talks about. And sometimes I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. I feel like, is it just me that's noticing this? Does anyone else see this? But I feel like our society, it's so uncomfortable to talk about uncomfortable things. And I get that, but we need to talk about them. Oh, what the hell? But we need to talk about them because it's important. So anyways, what I want to talk about in my vlogs for myself, for if anyone's interested in hearing, is let's talk about things that are not the most perfect things or most comfortable things to talk about. Let's talk about, you know, for example, my husband and I have been trying to have a baby for the last few years, and we haven't been able to get pregnant. And of course that was very, very tough on us. It still is, but here we are. We love each other and we're still, you know, pushing through. We actually have some really exciting things happening. And I've been recently watching a lot of things on YouTube, and I love it. You know, there's you can find anything on YouTube. So now I'm subscribed to so many different channels. I actually started watching YouTube. I think it's because of RuPaul's Drag Race, because I love RuPaul's Drag Race. I've watched every season, I think, and I'm subscribed to a lot of the girls' channels. I'm subscribed to Willem, subscribed to who else? Alaska, Bob the Drag Queen. Yeah. I honestly myself would love to see people talk about things that I'm going through, because it makes me feel like I'm not alone. It feels like it's a friend in the room talking to you and just kind of telling you things that you need to hear, and you don't necessarily have to respond. Being able to kind of watch someone talk about something that's interesting to you, and it could kind of, you know, trigger things in your brain, remind you of things. That's what it does for me anyways. But I especially love the beauty vloggers just because I'm a girly girl. I'm a woman who loves beauty products. I always have. And I just remembered that, you know, hey, there's things that you used to do when you were a child. I'm gonna put some lotion on because I feel like I've been rambling for like 2 hours. Probably not. I think it's been 15 minutes, but it feels like 2 hours. But Aveeno is really great. I love Aveeno. I have eczema on my hands, hand eczema. But before COVID, I washed my hands all the time anyways, because I'm a bit OCD and I always like to keep my hands clean. And if you wash your hands all the time, your hands are gonna get freaking dry. Like, oh, look at this. Let me take a breather because I feel like I just been blah 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 blah. And that's how I am, not only because I'm nervous on camera, I'm just like that in real life too. So I tend to talk fast. Everyone says I talk fast. So let's see what this video sounds like when I actually look through it. Because, okay, to tell you all, if you're interested, I already did some filming a couple of days ago, and it was horrendous. Well, I mean, this is not perfect either, but it was
worse. I filmed it on a GoPro because I figured, you know, whatever. I just bought a GoPro thinking I can use it outdoors and I can use it indoors. I am not a techie person, so that was no bueno because I was trying so hard to be someone I'm not. So I'm just gonna act like myself, and I think that's the best way to go. So I'm gonna try not to filter myself. I'm just gonna blah 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 say what's on my mind, because this is the whole point of these vlogs. It's for other people to hear if it helps them. You know, I feel like it's like advice. You know, when you talk to your family, you talk to your friends, you know, women, we talk to each other, we give each other advice, we you know, we do all that kind of stuff. So it's kind of the same idea. And you know, let's make it fun. Let's not, you know, I mean, because a lot of the stuff we're going to talk about, I think is going to be heavy, but that's the thing. And that's the reason why I'm calling the show Pink Elephant. Because let's address the pink elephant in the room. You know, let's stop pretending that it's not there. So I want to talk about things like fertility, you know, getting pregnant. I want to talk about relationships. I want to talk about life. I want to talk about mental health, physical health, just our spirit, our being, you know, how it is to be a person, how it is to be a woman, how it is to be an ethnic woman, how it is to be a woman in her 40s. I don't wear fake lashes every day, but I'm wearing it for my vlog because it just makes me, you know, feel the fantasy. If you guys are interested in knowing how I do my brows, do my lashes, let me know. So what I've used on my brows is Quo, and this is actually Quo shadow, which we'll maybe use later. But I just discovered Quo. I don't know how long they've been around, but I just discovered them. And so yeah, it's like sculpting brow pomade. If you can see that, but it's really good. It's you know, it's very pigmented. It's, you know, like this is your money's worth. But I'm using 3 products on my brows. So I'm using that. I'm using the almay-brow-styler. I just started using that as well. That's pretty good. I haven't used other stylers though, so I don't know if they're especially good. I mean, but it's good enough. I mean, I like it. And also even this L'Oreal Revolution Micro Brow Pen. So this I'm having a struggle with. I did use, it's supposed to create some like strokes, some hairs. I did a bit of contouring because I really need it these days. And that's not to like put myself down, but it's just, it's great that we have contouring, that we're able to contour and make ourselves a little bit more sculpted, because this is the fun part. So I'm gonna try, I've been really getting into Fenty Beauty. Oh, of course I love Rihanna, who doesn't? And so I have this Fenty Beauty, ooh, can you see it? It's what's it called? Matchstick. So it's a glow skin stick, and it's to give a soft, dewy glow, the ultimate finishing touch for all skin tones. So I am really confused at how to use it. So the color is Pearl with 3 R's. But I think the whole point is it's to create light, to create dimension, give yourself like a nice soft, glowy look. So this is what it looks like. So it's just kind of shiny, iridescent, I guess you would say. So I think I'm going to use this on the bridge of my nose, because you want to ooh, gotta be careful. You want to highlight the top of your nose. Oh, it's a very not oily, but it's very shiny. So be careful. Don't go to town. See, this is why we test things. See, that creates a bit of a shine. I'm actually okay with that. People, you know, maybe we'll add a little powder later, but we'll leave that for now. And then we're gonna put it, maybe let me look here. So I'm doing it, since this is the first time I'm using this, just under the brow, like that brow bone, to kind of highlight that. And mind you, I don't know what I'm doing, because I've never used this product before. And maybe down the Cupid's bow, because we want to kind of enhance that area to kind of make our lips look bigger. You know what? Ooh, I like it on the lip, because it makes your lips look bigger. And I really like Rihanna's products. I'm getting back into makeup in my 40s. I've always loved makeup, but you know, in the last few years, definitely I was just kind of just doing what was needed, you know? Like, that's boring. I want to be able to have more fun, you know, and I've been getting back into it and it's so fun. So that's that. And yeah, so I think this is really, I was scared that I got this for no reason, but I kind of really like it on the lips. Okay. I'm using an Urban Decay. This is an old one. Someone gave this to me a long time ago and I still use it. Want to buy another palette for myself, and I'm just trying to wait to see which palette I want to get. So let's see here. Ooh, so there's this color here that I really love, and I usually start everything, almost everything. It's right there. It's just a nice, like, very soft, subtle color. It's almost brown with like a hint of gray or something. So this is gonna go in my somewhat crease, right? And once again, I'm not a pro. This is my first beauty vlog. Oh, tutorial. This is not really a tutorial because I'm not a makeup artist. I'm a hairdresser. I've gotten my license and I have worked in salons a lot in my life, especially when I was younger, before I started working for the corporation. But I'm not a trained makeup artist. I'm just learning, and I think that's the best because I've had makeup done by a lot of makeup artists and I didn't like it. So, you know, because I think it's because they don't know my face, you know, it's the first time they're doing it and they're probably, who knows, nervous or whatever, trying to do their best. But I think the best thing for you is to play with makeup, find what is right for you. You have to be willing to try different things though. Okay, just don't stick to your normal routine. It's boring. And you might think it's fine, but it might not be working. You know, like there's people who, you know, have been doing their brows a certain way forever, and they should be changing it up maybe, you know, and there's people who've been doing, I don't know, their liner a certain way, and they should be changing. I kind of want to show what I would do if I just wanted to have like, just a more natural day, I guess. Natural, but not natural. So a light beat. So yeah, so I have these fake lashes on. This is from Glamnetics. The thing I like about them is they just stick on your, like, I don't know, like they feel really comfortable. Like I've had fake lashes put on me before by makeup artists, like at my sister's wedding. I was her maid of honor, and she was good, but I don't know. I think she went crazy with the glue and it just burned my eyes. Like I was like, seriously, so uncomfortable. I felt like it kind of messed up the day because I was like half blind, but I'm one of those people where I can't really say anything. Like I just feel bad. I don't want to make people feel bad. So I just kind of sit there and let them do whatever, which I probably should not do, but that's how I am. And anyway, I wonder how this is going to feel knowing that people are going to be able to see pretty much me vulnerable on a platter. On a platter! I don't know why just saying that reminds me of Katya. Who else watches Trixie and Katya? Trixie and Katya. I'm obsessed. Like, I love them. I watched Trixie's channel. I actually watched her latest video today. She was using e.l.f., I believe, all e.l.f. I love them. And they just, I watch them on a loop. It's the people probably, my husband probably thinks I'm crazy. And he's right. So see, there you go. So I tend to kind of get lost in the process, but so you don't need to swipe yourself a zillion times like me. I just do it because I kind of want to start with, I want to use a small brush, I think. Yeah, let's use a small brush just because my lids are fairly small. So I'm going to use something warm, and they pretty much just kind of like put this thing, I'm aiming for the top of my pupil. So as you can see, hopefully you can see, I'm putting it literally just in the center. I'm not putting it anywhere else. Okay, this is what this person did, and I can't remember who it was, but I've seen a lot of people do that. I'm gonna put some liner down here because I just like it down there. It really like defines your eye. I actually want to go back in with a smaller brush, a really small brush. Oh, let's use this one. That brush is too small. I just want to use that color again that I used in my crease for the bottom. I was watching a Rihanna tutorial last night because I couldn't sleep. I probably couldn't sleep because I was watching so much stuff and keeping my eyes awake, but she was saying that if you put some color underneath your eyes, under under your eyes, it actually makes your eyes look less tired and kind of opens up in a way. Create more, you want to make your eyes look a little bit bigger, right? Because, you know, beauty, ooh, my lash. Beauty, who said this? I heard this somewhere. Beauty is in millimeters. It's all about proportions. It's just the slightest little thing. I mean, something that's just slightly too big, slightly too small, it just, you know, it just kind of looks off, right? I'm not saying that it's off, but to our eye, it's off. We kind of like things that are balanced or harmonious or whatever. You know, just as I'm doing this, it's so funny because, see, I'm trying to do this to, in a way, show people how to do it, but I'm actually discovering things as I go. Like, I used to be afraid to put color underneath my eyes because I thought it actually made me look crazy. But I like it. It does make your eyes look bigger. Thanks, Riri. Thanks, Rihanna. Okay, so, and this, I mean, I don't know about you guys. Maybe I'm seeing things, but I feel like that little bit made a huge difference. Okay, so now that we have that, what's our next thing? Oh, yes. So now we also want to put a little bit of color, something more on the dark side, but not too dark. We want a little bit of like something here. This also, once again, is just kind of, I'm using snake bite. It kind of just, and I'm going on the side here only and kind of winging it out in a way, just to kind of give also the illusion of length, if you will. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah. See, I think that makes a difference. So once again, me getting carried away, but ooh, what do you think? I think that did something, right? It's a little more strong over here. Maybe I'll go a little stronger over here, because we can always brush that away too if we think it's too much, but I think that's good. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna use this little brush. What is this called? This is also Morphe. You know, I just, once again, started getting back into makeup, and I had these really old shitty makeup brushes that I had like since I was a kid, I think, that I still had, that I threw away because they're terrible. Honestly, these brushes are great. I don't know if there's other brushes out there that are absolutely amazing, if, you know, because they cost so much. I would love to try, and one day I will. But right now, these brushes are doing it. My mirror, because I use it just to take some of the product away, or it's going to be too, like, you know, anyways, it's going to be too chunky. You want to make sure that you're painting, right? You don't want to have too much there. So this is just going to be for my inner eye. So a lot of people do this. And it's because, you see, I've already had like so much product I'm using that same product that I picked up on the other eye, and it's just to create this, once again, this kind of like illusion of length and lights and dimension on your inner eye. And one thing, here I am going overboard as per usual. That's okay. That's, can you see that? Putting a little bit down here too, because I think I like to go dramatic. I don't care what anybody says. It's fun. And yeah, I just want to, they're completely cruelty free, which I love. I'm gonna try my best to use more natural, if possible, cruelty free products, environmentally friendly, because we all should. So I have that. So I think my eyes are pretty much done. So now the fun part, this is my favorite part. So this is, we're gonna do highlight and we're gonna do blush, okay? I don't know what these cups are called. I think they're called insulated cups, but I've been so addicted to them. I have this one, I have a gold one, I have a Christmas one, and they're so great. They keep your drinks cold longer and they keep your drinks hot longer, and you don't feel the temperature, like you don't feel it on your hands. And this is a paper straw because I'm trying to be more conscious. Don't mind me. This is the shapewear bra. I really like shapewear because I have always had this struggle of having big boobs. So I mean, that sounds like a silly thing, but like I had big boobs since I was probably like 11 or 12, because I got my period around that time, and right away, bam. The problem with them was they were just too heavy, as I'm pretty sure a lot of big-breasted women know, women who have the same issue know that it's very heavy, and it feels like it's just kind of dragging you, and so you tend to kind of slouch. And I also am, tend to slouch anyways. I'm a very kind of more of a shy person, I would say, so I kind of always want to hide myself. So the last thing you want, especially as a young girl, a 12-year-old girl, having big boobs. I remember having guys that were like much older. Like, it's fine that you have an age gap, but like I was 12 and these people were like in their early 20s or whatever, and I'm attracting that kind of attention. As a young girl, you don't know what to do with that attention. Like, that's not good attention to have at that age. So I didn't like them. I always tried to hide them, and then when I was 19, I went and got a breast reduction, and it was really scandalous because I didn't tell my family. I just basically told my doctor. She wanted me to tell my family, but I said if I told them, they won't let me do it. And honestly, I don't regret it, really. I mean, the scars are not great, but I think, now if I had them, they would be so much trouble. So it's nice to kind of, and my boobs are still pretty big. Anyways, going back to the shapewear. So the reason I like the shapewear is because all my life I hated wearing bras. So shapewear, and this is the only brand I've tried so far that is now making these types of lingerie. Like, I think Kim Kardashian sells something like that, and they're so comfortable. Like, I could sleep in them, so that's saying a lot. Anyways, I mean, they're not the best in regards to support. Like, they're okay, I don't care, but sometimes when you're going out, like when I'm wearing a nice dress or whatever, or I'm going out and somewhere and I want to just be a little bit more whatever, I'll still wear like a push-up bra on those special occasions. But like my daily life, I don't want to wear a push-up bra every day. So this is what I wear, and I like it. The only thing I find that's a bit, or a huge problem, pretty big problem with them is, and I don't know if it's me, I'm not the best at doing laundry, but I'm finding that they are pilling really quickly. And as you see in the picture that I showed you earlier, or that I'll show you right now, is that even putting them in those protective laundry cases, they still pill up. Like, so much, like after just one wash. So I don't know what's going on there, but that's the only downside, I would say. So anyways, I haven't tried the tights on because I'm at home, and that's more of a let's go out and kind of suck everything in and have a nice smooth surface, smooth lines. I'm at home right now, so I'm literally just wearing this Old Navy dress, which is like really comfy and nice. It's super long. The material is like really thick and heavy. It feels almost like, I don't know what's made of, but it's like really like, it feels really nice. It's thick. It's like this stretchy kind of material, kind of slinky material. It has pockets. If you listen to My Favorite Murder, which I do a lot, I'm also obsessed with them, and I usually listen to them while I walk my dog, and he hasn't been home because I'm in quarantine, and I can't have him around because dogs can possibly transfer the virus as well. So I really hope this video looks normal. I wonder what this looks like on camera. Okay, anyways, ooh, the fun part. I've been really getting into Fenty products. Anyways, her products are really great. So this is the cream. I think this is a new product, cream blush, and this is in daiquiri. You see it. This is in daiquiri dip, and this is Killawatt highlighter, I believe. So this is in Mean Money and Hustla Baby. Yeah. So her products are so fun and so beautiful and so smooth. I've been using them recently, and I given my cousin and my girlfriend some products as Christmas gifts because that's how much I love it. I want everyone to use them. I want to share them with the world. I want to let women know how fun it is to just play with makeup. Like, look at this. Like, look at all this highlight and shimmer. That is so pretty. So first though, I'm gonna put the blush on, and I love this blush. So red, and I got the idea of wearing red blush from watching Trixie and Katya's video. I think it's for the new lipstick that they launched, Katya's lipstick, Red Scare. But look at this. Like, look at this. This is pigment, and this is what you want. So I usually just kind of start from there because you want the darkest, I guess you want it to kind of go from dark to light. And I feel like that's kind of like blush is so important because the thing that makeup does is it makes you look more alive. It makes you look more awake. It makes you look more full of life, and blush is a big part of that. But I've been using this highlighter a lot, and I love highlighter. Like, I never used highlighter when I was younger. I don't know if it was around or it wasn't around. Maybe it was, but I never really used it. It wasn't, I guess, really a big thing back then because I grew up in the 90s, and I think it was more about being matte. You didn't want to be shiny. You wanted to be matte, 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 matte. And now that, like, nowadays, and also now that I'm a bit older, you want some glow. And I don't care. Once again, I go in with the highlighter, because I don't care. I do what makes me feel good, and this makes me feel good. And I used this product already the other day when I filmed my shitty video, like I said, and it was good. It didn't really have as much pigment as I thought it would. I don't know if it's because I chose a really light color, because for some reason I wanted to try a light color. It was good though, but I think next time I'm gonna go back and try a darker color and see how I feel about that. And then I got the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream, and this is a really nice color too. My sister said she saw me in it and she said she liked it. Okay, so this is just with the lip liner, and you know what, now that I'm using it for a second time, and I think a lot of products are like that. You use it for the first time and you're like, then you use it again, you're like, actually this is really good. So this is actually really good. So I'm excited to try other colors and see what they're like. Oh, and I'm gonna put some more of the Fenty dewy stick thing because I want some full lips. I don't know, should I get lip injections? Is that a bad idea? I just feel like my lips are so tiny. I mean, it's okay to have small lips, but sometimes it's really cute for some people, but I don't know. I wouldn't mind a little more lip. Okay, so put that there. We're just gonna enhance the bow. So now I'm gonna go in and put in the lip gloss. And it's pretty pigmented too. I think it's really good. And it feels good. And with lip gloss, it's all about the texture. Because I have tried so many lip glosses where I'm like so excited. I bought it, spent my hard-earned money on it. bring it home, I put it on, and it's like gross. It's like putting glue on your lips or something. It's like sticky, gooey. And this feels really nice. It feels very soft, very smooth. Like it's not clumping. And colors like this, pale colors, I mean, they can look really cakey. I have like a little one that I bought for myself. Venti gloss. I want to buy more because I really like it. So I want to buy more of her glosses. And also I'm putting a little bit of this gloss to create the illusion of fuller lips. And it doesn't mean that it's gonna make my lips look huge, but just make it a little fuller, I think. So just to kind of finish things off, make sure we don't get any on our clothes. My skin is so dry right now. I'm having a really terrible skin day. Well, I have been. But I'm gonna use this. So this is their dewy finish, and this is to give you a dewy finish. So it feels good. It's very refreshing. Shine. It's a lovely fresh smell. You know, I feel like I've been having a lot of issues recently with mental health, mainly anxiety. I love blending. Blending is so fun, and I'm really glad I did this. And I hope that people watch. Anybody out there watches that might find something helpful in this. You know, whether you hear something that is gonna kind of remind you of something, or kind of put something to light for you, or it's nice just to hear that, hey, someone out there is going through what I'm going through, because I think representation matters. But I haven't seen too many my age, so you know, maybe this will be something for women my age. You know, you can watch someone who you can relate to a bit more. I'm going through similar things that you might be going through, or maybe even for younger girls to watch, to know what to expect. Thank you so much for anyone who's watching this, who watched it at all, and thank you so much to anyone who's watched it to the very end. I appreciate you. And I hope that you watch my next videos, because I plan to post consistently. I'm really surprised. My husband has been really supporting me, and he's a really no-nonsense kind of guy. He's pretty practical, so it's kind of surprising that he's really supporting me in something that is so kind of, like I said, I still have my own job. I'm really just doing this for fun and kind of as a way, as therapy for me. I hope, even if, you know, if it doesn't help anyone else, it helps me. And if it can help other people, that would be great. So thank you again. I'll be posting probably because I'm just starting and I'm learning right now. I don't really know what to do. I'll probably start posting once a week and take it from there. Take care, hang in there, and lots of love.